This summer's blistering heat wave across the western U.S. will be remembered as one of the worst. The triple-digit temperatures, remember, began early in June, not just breaking records, but smashing them. July would go on to be the world's hottest month ever recorded. In tonight's Scorched Earth series, we take a look at how the excessive heat is impacting Idaho's dairy farms. It's been a hot summer for dairy farms in Idaho, but extreme heat is not good for the country's dairy industry.
It's a huge impact. It's estimated at close to $1 billion a year in the dairy industry.
Bob Collier has been studying the effects of heat stress on dairy cattle for the last 45 years. Cows don't sweat very well. Instead, they pant to cool themselves off, just like dogs. And like dogs, the hotter it gets, the heavier they pant. A cow's normal respiratory rate is 30 to 40 breaths a minute. But on a hot day,
if they get to 60 breaths per minute, we consider them entering heat stress. So once a cow's breathing 60 times a minute, it means she's dealing with more body heat than she should be.
Collier's extensive research has found temperatures as mild as 75 can begin to increase a cow's breathing rate. When temperatures reach 95, their breathing increases to 120 breaths a minute. Dairy farms across southern Idaho, the nation's top third milk-producing state, experienced the hottest July on record and 18 days of triple-digit heat.
Unfortunately, it's bad on the food intake. You can't breathe 120 breaths a minute and eat a bowl of Cheerios.
You see, cows need to eat to produce milk, but that's not the easiest thing to do when they're panting so much. Collier's research shows as temperatures rise, a cow's milk production drops, both significantly and immediately.
I would say in the kind of weather that you've been experiencing, I would not be surprised to see between 8 and 10 pounds of milk per cow a day.
For a larger dairy farm, the loss could be as much as 100,000 pounds of milk per day. That's about a 10 to 15% loss in milk production for every day of extreme heat. And it's not just Idaho. Collier was in California during their 2006 record heat wave.
And in just 10 days, they lost $1 billion worth of milk, animals, and calves.
California is the largest producer of milk in the nation. All dairies want to see their animals healthy and happy. After all, that's good for profits and good for the nation's supply chain. But extreme heat is now one of the greatest challenges facing dairy farmers in California and Idaho, and could threaten how much we pay for milk.
It's definitely a critical issue and one that dairy farmers are paying very close attention to.
Several western states affected by the hot summer are among the top 20 dairy producers in the nation. That, of course, includes California, as we mentioned in that story, Idaho, Washington, Colorado, Arizona, and Oregon. Collier says the dairy industry is aggressively working on ways to cool cows effectively. Remember, they want happy cows. It helps their bottom line. Many farms are equipped with fans, shades, misters, and drenching stations. But all that mitigation is not cheap and, of course, could also eventually affect and begin to affect prices at the store.